Welcome back to Tunes and Tunes. We're really happy with how Snoopy ran this last season. We got personal bests and got a lot of good data. So we're going to take this winter, do a few upgrades and modifications in our quest for a 10-second pass. Some of the data that we gathered showed us that we have a major exhaust restriction, a crankcase pressure problem, and some room to improve our 60-foot. We're going to attempt to solve all three of those problems with a set of upgrades we're calling Snoopy 3.0. We're doing a ball bearing turbo, a tubular exhaust manifold, and a major catch can upgrade, as well as some bonus memes.
We're going to make sure this valve cover fits.
Yeah.
You want to tell them about the new valve cover?
Yeah, I got a new valve cover. The Billet Frontline Fab version 1.
Version 1.
You know,
but it was a steal.
it was a good price at the shootout.
Shootout, yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah. We want to make sure that...
Let's give her the old...
Yeah, looks good.
I don't hear her hit.
No. Sweet.
Success.
Sweet success?
Sweet success.
Yeah.
Lunch ready? Yes. Nice.
Nice. Okay. Awesome.
Awesome.
All right, so we have the old catch can setup out.
Yeah, got it out. You can see the little modification that we had to do at the shootout, but old 2-can setup is gone with the 6AN lines that served their purpose. But these will be no more, and in with the new. We went ahead and got the Vibrant V3 catch can that has the 4 12AN ports on top. We're plugging the one because we're coming in from the valve cover with 2 10AN lines, and then we'll go to my new intake pipe with 1 12AN line. This should flow a lot better. We'll run a drain out, that way don't have to snake hands and stuff in there. And this should help out with the crankcase pressure immensely.
Yeah, I mean, the old setup was fine until you, like, crossed 25 pounds of boost.
Give or take, yes. I was blowing out the dipstick tube and all the stuff that we already saw.
Yep.
So, plans are to flip this mounting bracket. We're actually going to try and give her the old 180. That way this is pointed up, because if we see, you know, it needs to be down. Clearly.
It needs to be down
further. So
yeah.
Flip this around. We'll be able to snake it up underneath, get it sitting a bit lower. Is the plan.
Yeah.
So,
that is a big catch can, and that's the medium.
It is the medium. 1.5 liter, I believe it's 0.75 liters. 1.5 liter and like a too big for me. So I didn't even look. But no, this is a substantial upgrade, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it'll be nice. What?
Well, it's an interference engine. It's not non-interference, and that's interferencing.
That's pretty satisfying. Okay, so why did we pull the cam gears off?
Because we got new ones. So, what we want to be able to do is adjust timing slightly, as well as look good. So what we were able to do is get some Skunk Works cams, adjustable cams, that have a nice blue on there. But also, the good thing about these is because I have the cam angle sensor behind the gear, the Skunk Works actually do have the spots to accept the trigger plate. So I'm actually able to run this without doing the other cam angle sensor. So picked these up a little bit ago. Now we're going to transfer it all over. All right. Valve cover is ready to go on. We just got the gaskets put on. All looks good. It is well with my soul. Let's go.
Oh, and we got the cam gears put on.
Yes, the adjustable ones. And got some new hardware on there.
Yeah, all new hardware. Made sure we zeroed out the time. We're going to adjust them once the car's up and running, because we're changing a bunch of other stuff and we don't want to change that and these.
Exactly.
We want to do one thing at a time.
Exactly.
So.
Very cool. That looks
That's on.
good.
So yeah, we'll put the bolts in and then we'll clean it up.
Yeah, tighten it down.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet.
The exhaust restriction is caused by our eBay special Rev 9 exhaust manifold. It served its purpose, but we definitely found its limitation at about 50 pounds a minute, so it's gotta go.
I got the oil drained, got the coolant drained. Made a little bit of a mess, but we got it. We'll be eliminating the coolant lines to the turbo. Got the turbo and the exhaust manifold off. So it'll be nice. This one and this one will be gone because with the ball bearing turbo, we do not need to water cool it, and so we will not be gonna be swapping out ye old turbo for one that's in there, the ball bearing.
The turbo that we went with is this drop-in ball bearing CHRA from RHB in Canada. It's the exact same size we had before with a TD06 SL2 12-blade turbine wheel and a 25G compressor wheel. We're hoping with the use of anti-lag, this will help us build some more boost at the launch.
So, what we found is that we buy things, we don't do the research so that we can figure it out, because entertainment. So, the DNP exhaust manifold fits like a dream once you figure it out. So what we found is that our polar fans and the shroud are going to be going away. We're going to be going to pusher fans, and that fixed it. Our radiator, obviously, the outlet is less than ideal as far as location's sake. So what we're going to do is we're actually just going to get a 1G radiator, which moves the outlet over to the left over here. It'd be a nice easy run. And then we just have to redo a couple pegs on the bottom for the stands. Not a big deal at all. Got the new intake pipe there with the 12AN bung welded on. That is fitting great. It doesn't touch our intercooler piping or our lower radiator hose, so that's nice. And it aligned right up with the AN line from the catch can. So it'll be, it'll be a real nice run there. So things are fitting. We're finding where we need to make some modifications, but overall, nothing major.
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
So next we've got to work on the downpipe of the exhaust.
Yes.
The outlet of the turbo for the intercooler piping.
Yes.
And the rest of the catch can setup. Yeah. So, and this is a CC Design Fab intake pipe. He does great work.
Yes.
We love Chris.
Yeah. If there's something that is not on his website that you need, email him. He's perfect. It's great. Communication is awesome. Price is great. And he told me 3 weeks and I had it in 5 days. So, very impressed, very happy. Give him your business.
Yeah.
So one of the things we did during Snoopy 2.0 is, because the previous owner mangled the front support here, we had to replace it, and we just did a piece of stock aluminum. And that worked well for a little bit, but as you can see, it kind of got warped, and so that would cause the front of the bumper and this stuff to kind of droop and swoop and give not the right angle. So I went ahead and grabbed a piece of seat channel here. I'm gonna notch out the top and bottom, re-drill the holes, and that'll give it the support that it needs, be able to get it up to the right height and actually stay there this time. So our catch can setup is in. Now, what we wanted to do is we wanted to use as few fittings as possible just to clean it up, and less hardware, really. So what we ended up with on the catch can are two 12AN orb to 10AN hose fittings.
So there's no adapters or anything like that. But that means to remove the catch can setup, if we need to remove the whole catch can, we'd have to unscrew those, and it's just not an easy location to get to. It's a big old pain. So what we have are a couple banjo fittings up on the valve cover, which I think you might need to do anyway for the clearance of the hood. But anyway, what that allows us to do is that allows us to remove the snap ring and pop the whole hose off of the valve cover and remove the whole setup. This just screws right into the intake, so that is not an issue. All that can unscrew, and these can pop off, and then that will allow us to remove the whole catch can setup if we ever need to. These are super easy to undo. Just get some snap ring pliers in there, take that off, and you've got a little flat piece there. That whole thing just pops up. It's got a couple O-rings in it to help seal, but that's how we were able to get that tightened on pretty easily. Then we can get the whole catch can setup out if we ever need to, put it back on, and we're ready to ride.
Okay, so with the new exhaust manifold, we found that we could no longer run the polar fans with the shroud. So we were going to go to pusher fans. Pusher fans do not typically do quite as well as polar fans. So I was going to upgrade my fans, obviously. In looking at that, we were also going to go to a 1G radiator to move the outlet side away from the exhaust manifold. In finding that out, Nate happened to find a used Mishimoto X-Line 1G radiator on the forums for a decent price. So I got that. 1G into a 2G typically does not fit with the posts on the bottom, and we thought maybe these tops, but the tops fit fine. So what we did was we ground off the bottom posts on the radiator itself because we didn't want to modify anything on the car itself, and we actually made a little bracket down here. You can kind of barely see it, but we hooked onto one of the shroud posts on the front and hooked onto a spot underneath. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but hooked onto a spot underneath that's going to keep, you know, the in and out play and all that. It's going to keep it real secure. So we have the 1G radiator mounted in, and no issues.
Yeah, and this clearance for this pipe is way better.
Yeah, the 2G going out right here, just there was no room.
And this is a thick boy, so
Yeah.
all the cooling advantage we can get with the, like you said, with the
Yes.
pusher and
So now we just need to
radiator.
get a couple measurements from the front here, because we'll be putting the fans obviously right inside there. So we just need to get a couple measurements and see which ones we're going to go with.
Yeah, and the nice thing is, because this is where the AC condenser was, we actually have almost 2 inches, so we can get some beefy fans.
Yep. And they'll
Which
sandwich
is-
right in between the front mount and the radiator, and it'll be...
Yeah, because if you've had these cars, you know they run hot, and then you put one of these on and they run hotter.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to take every precaution we can, and if it's not enough, we'll address it.
Yeah, but, I mean, so far, I'm liking how everything's looking.
Yeah, so we're getting along here. Getting right along. Okay, so we just got the new fans fitted. These are big Spall pusher fans. They're the biggest that we could fit in here. And they fit, and they're big, and they're in here. So now what we've done is we've wired them in to the factory harness. We joined both the positives, both the negatives, so they'll come on with high or low. And yeah, Coop's got the keys.
Max is here for
Max is here for moral support.
Hey, Bubba, go inside.
And we're going to hook the laptop up, turn the fans on, see if they turn on.
Which they will.
They will.
Yeah.
And we unhooked the starter cable because the timing's still torn asunder.
Yeah, and though we will not turn the key that far, better safe than sorry.
We definitely won't, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's see if these puppies turn on. All right, it's not a hurricane, it's the fans.
Our air movers are moving air.
Yeah, put your hand there. Show them how much air is moving.
You see that?
Wow.
That's like, yeah, let me see what we got here. Let me see if we got a little. See that?
Wow. That's a lot of air.
That's a lot.
All right, we wired it. It works. We wired it right. Hopefully it stays cool.
I feel cool.
Yeah, me too.
So now that we know that the radiator fans and everything are working, everything's good, we were able to put everything else in around it. So we were able to put the turbo back together. Oil lines are plumbed in. We got the new intercooler piping down below because this exhaust manifold pushes it over towards the passenger side. We had to lengthen the pipe, so that was, I mean, easy. We were able to get the new intake on. Our AN lines for the catch can ran perfectly right next to the intercooler lines, exactly how we wanted. New radiator hoses work well for the 1G radiator, in line with everything else. Nothing's really touching, nothing's messing up. It all, so far, it looks exactly how we wanted. We were also able to get real quick a harness bar installed. It's kind of tough to see because it hides, but we got the harness bar installed and the harnesses is installed. Can you grab the oven, please?
We got this spark plug cover, or actually it's the coil mount now. The coil mount thing for the coil
spark cover, coil mount cover.
powdered. We got it all powdered, and now it's going in the oven.
In there.
What color did you go with, Coop? It looks black.
Clearly it's gray. Idiot. This is the blue metallic from Prismatic Powders.
From Prismatic.
Yes, the exact same color that we're doing the brake calipers. So should add just a little thing in the engine bay.
Yeah.
It'll be nice.
It'll be nice. Look, Camden's actually working.
Whoa. Different episode.
Oh, sorry.
The coils that we're going with are the OEM Denso coils from a first-gen Prius. These work great because they have the igniter built in. This setup eliminates the stock DSM coils and power transistor.
What are we keeping?
Big ol' springy.
Oh, wait, what are we doing?
We are getting ready to disassemble the Evo brakes that I got a couple years ago for Snoopy.
Oh, why do we need those?
Because we're making more. We're going faster, and so we need to stop quicker. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is the way to do it.
Yeah.
So what are these from?
Evo 8.
Okay.
I believe. So.
Yeah, we picked these up from a guy at the shootout a couple years back.
Yeah.
With the adapter brackets to bolt them on.
Yep.
We got front and rear, so we're doing all four corners.
Complete upgrade. So yeah, we just need to get these taken apart. I got the new seal kit, so they're going to have new seals, new everything. We're going to take them apart, strip them down, and powder coat them so they look pretty.
Nice. So this will be they'll basically be brand new, fully refurbished.
Pretty brand spanking.
Yep. And you already have brake lines for it.
Yes.
So,
yeah, I got those from a different dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, dudes be helping.
Dudes be helping. So it doesn't look like this is going to be hard to sandblast.
No,
This is already
it's halfway coming off anyway.
It looks like it's probably just spray paint because powder coat doesn't come off like that.
No. And it's really thin, so yeah. That definitely wasn't.
Sweet. That won't be too hard then.
Nah.
All right.
All right.
Let's get to work.
What say you? It still says 22, 23,
Yeah.
24.
Oh, no, I didn't stop it.
Yeah.
Milky.
That's torn.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Just torn. So now we're going to sandblast. Cooper's never sandblasted before. So he's going to
see that anymore.
He's going to sandblast.
It's not on. It's not on.
No, nothing's on. But I got to get you a chair and stuff still.
But my hands are already.
Here at Tunes and Tunes, we are an educational channel, first and foremost. So what we did last time, as you saw, was we sandblasted some front brake calipers from an Evo. But if you were paying attention, we were testing it. Those are from 3000 GTs. So here we have new front brake calipers from an Evo. You can see they are much bigger and correct. So you learn, we all learn. Happy days.
Yeah. So now we gotta start all over.
Yeah, well, yeah, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. What's going on here?
I'm wire wheeling the bolts for my brakes because they were powder coated red, and I'm not going red. So
No.
gotta get the red off.
Yeah, I gotta get the red off. All right, what's step number one after all of the steps of where they are now?
So post other steps, current step one.
Yeah.
We're gonna put them all in the oven to get them baked, get the off gas. Make sure there's nothing in there because it is so porous. Make sure it is a good, clean, dry surface for the powder.
Yeah. So we're gonna put these cookies on the sheet.
Cookies on the sheet.
Let's go this way.
We're gonna let them get a little toasty.
Wait, that's the outer.
Yeah.
This is gonna get heavy.
It's okay. Trained for this.
We do them all? Get them all in here?
I think we can probably get them all on here. Ish.
Is it getting heavy?
I mean, it's
Oh,
not light.
oh. All right, one more. There we go. All right,
Yeah.
put those cookies in the oven.
We're gonna tip him. Oh, we're past. Oh.
All right,
It's just that simple.
let's just gas them off.
Cast them off. No one has
Nope.
done it on the line.
There's no directions online for this. You just have to freehand it and guess.
Well, you know, call me Picasso because I'm doing something. I don't know.
All right, we did this one, so now we're doing that one.
Bidding this one.
To fit these brakes on a 2G knuckle, you have to run adapter brackets, as well as make some room on the back of the caliper to clear the knuckle.
Oh, what do you got?
Alright, I got the rears.
The rears are all masked up.
The rears are masked up and ready to
You off-gassed them, you mask-gassed them, and now you're gonna powder blast them.
yeah.
So, yeah, we'll get those hung up and sprayed, and then cooked.
Got it.
All right, these berries are snozberried up.
Yep.
And that color might look like black, but it's not.
It's definitely not.
It's something else.
Yeah. Alright, let's make these like a
Oh,
that won't make it into the
oh, jeez.
doesn't work for babies, but it works for heat.
What?
We're gonna pull the brakes out of the oven.
Okay. Oh, those shiny boy babies.
Oh yeah.
You know they're boys because they're blue.
Yeah.
Oh man. Over here, come this way.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, put those up there. Look at those, bud.
Just looking at those, bud.
So, I don't know if you could tell. It's like a midnight blue. Oh yeah, you can tell.
Now onto the front brakes.
And what do we do with the cookies?
We put the cookies in the oven.
We put the cookies in the oven.
Oh, look at that height.
That's choice right there.
Right in the center.
When the cookies are in the oven and the timer goes off, that means
They're ready to come out.
they're ready to come out. The cookies is done.
The cookies is done.
So we're gonna see. Ooh,
That cookie looks cooked.
that looks good.
All right, here comes the pain.
Just be swift.
Oh no. Make haste. Because I can feel it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Good job. Good job, team. That's premium. Premium cable. All right, break stuff.
Yeah.
We're not breaking things. We're breaking.
Thing.
Oh, Cooper, you down there?
I'm down here.
What's going on?
I'm working. Getting ready to tap the knuckle to allow it to receive our Evo Brembos.
Yes. And Camden's here to help. So this is the Evo Brembo, all rebuilt, powder coated with the new bracket on it. So these are the RTM brackets. So those are bolted here, and then these two will go on the knuckle. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're going to do.
And that's what we're going to keep doing.
Continuously.
Yeah. Then we'll do the other side.
Of course. And probably the back.
Oh, yeah, the back too.
Back.
No, well, the front's got all the braking force, so you don't actually need to do that.
Yeah, but I need it uniform. I want it uniform. See, just let me be a uniform.
Guys, stop fighting. Stop.
Can we cut?
Guys. All right, we got this passenger side done. So you see we got the pads in there. And this thing is looking beautiful. We've got some Brembo stickers we're going to put on here just to give it the right look. And yeah, Coop's over there doing the other side.
You can hear the clicks.
I can see your head.
Oh.
But just a comparison here. Here's the stock front rotor and caliper, and here's the Evo rotor and caliper. It's a huge difference, and double the pistons, and the rotor is just much large.
Much large. It's
Yeah.
what we in the industry would call an upgrade.
Yes, an upgrade for sure. So Coop's tapping the knuckle on this side, and then we'll put the caliper rotor on and pads, and yeah,
And we'll start stopping
we'll start stopping.
quickly.
Yeah. This is the Snoopy files.
Snoopy files.
Yeah. Oh, also peek at that fluid dampy. Oh.
Pikachu.
Yep. Now it's running 10s because that's all you need to run 10s. Someone said that.
Yeah, I read that online.
Need more ARP bolts though.
I think it was on a Honda forum
Hotmail.com. All right, so he's working on the back brakes. As you can see, this is the one we got off, and here's the new one. This rotor is twice the size for sure. Single piston, dual piston, just looking nice. Little bit of blue, very nice. Straight bolt on for the backs.
Much easier.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on back here?
Just finishing up installing the slide pins for the pads.
All right.
And the brake upgrade is finished. All we have left is bleeding the brake lines.
Yeah, fluid and bleed.
Fluid
And those look great on there, dude.
Yeah, I am extremely happy with how they came out.
Yeah, I hope your wheels fit.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Let's bleed.
Let's bleed.
We're putting fluids in. We just put oil in. Now we're putting O'Reilly inside.
O'Reilly.
Yeah, we put oil in. Same stuff we always use. The Valvoline VR1 1030. It's the right viscosity for our oil pressures look good.
Our grip.
Yeah, our clearances, that's what it wants.
Yeah,
And that's what we're going to run.
that's what we're gonna run.
So now we're putting some coolant in, and then we'll go for start. See if we got our coils wired right.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, so we got Snoopy started up. We didn't have the plug wires backwards, so all's well. Getting it's a little bit loud because we haven't done the exhaust yet. We're gonna have to modify the O2 housing to fit up to the downpipe. So right now, it's going to the floor. But so far, everything's working as it should.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let it go. We're gonna bleed the coolant, make sure all that's good, get all the bubblies out. But I mean, he's running.
Yeah. It's good. Real good.
All right, so just got Snoopy back on the ground. Just have the bumper to put back on, but other than that, we're pretty much done. All timings put back together, catch cans installed, flipped the strut tower bar to the back end, just to get it away from the upper timing cover a little bit, because it was doing a little rubbing when I'd launch. So getting rid of the coils up there allowed me to push it back there. Got the brakes and everything done. They're looking nice. Got the center caps put on there from DSM 3D Creations. Yeah. All we have to do is get it over to the shop and do a little adjustmentationalizing on the exhaust. Get it to line up. And then we'll be golden, pony boy. Back on the road.
All right.
Oh, hey. We're getting ready to get Snoopy out of the garage onto the trailer.
Why?
To take it to the shop to finish up the exhaust.
Ah.
We're going to have to do some cuts and modifications. Add a V-band flange on the downpipe. Make it a little bit nicer for the future.
Yeah.
So for now, we'll drive with a little bit of an exhaust leak. Just onto the trailer.
It's post-turbo, so it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. It's warming up. It kind of sounds good like this.
It doesn't sound bad.
Cooper's stuck.
Yeah. I'm not that skinny. I'm not Camden.
No, so he's got to climb out the window like a real racer.
Don't do it for Dale. Do it for Dale. All the way down.
That was pretty good.
Let's get going.
Let's get going.
Progress report. We've got the new O2 housing cut, shortened up, and got the flange welded onto it there. Casey did a great job with that. So that's going to go on. He's finishing up the rest of the exhaust right now. So for the moment, we're going to go ahead and get this puppy wrapped.
Yep, wrap it up.
Yep. Gotten the downpipe done. You can see it on there. Maybe it lines up real nice. Like we got the V-band, we got it wrapped. You know, it just looks pretty.
Does look good. We did have to shorten this dump tube a bit.
Yeah, it was too close for comfort to the ground because of where it hooks up to this manifold. It just dropped it lower.
Yeah.
I got that shortened up. So now that we got that done, it is driving. We've tested all that. Cruise tuning's fine. So now we need to get into boost a little bit, make sure all the numbers start to get dialed in, and then we'll be ready for the first racing event.
Yeah, which is IFO.
IFO in Ohio on April 28th.
Yep, we'll be there.
Absolutely.
As long as everything goes well today.
Absolutely.
But we have time to fix it if not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Absolutely.
What?
A cinnamon roll.
A cinnamon roll.
We're not gonna dig.
No. We're out here in Mexico, as you can see,
Yes.
getting some tune going. The manifold's different. It has some different airflow characteristics for sure.
Yeah, we're finding it is moving more air. And
Yeah.
so we're having to add more fuel.
Yep.
So we're doing that. We're getting it dialed in at a lower boost level right now. I think we're sitting around 20 to 22 pounds of boost, just because different setup. We want to ease things in, and we'll adjust more as we get onto the track and actually start seeing how it acts on there. But for now, things are staying clean.
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
Cool.
Let's hit it.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, we think we got the bugs all worked out. We've got everything's pretty smooth. It's looking good.
Yeah, feeling good.
Feeling good. Anything more, we'll tune it on the track. We just want to make sure we are in the ballpark. And I think we're in the ballpark.
I think we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, thanks for watching this episode.
We'll see you next time.
Yep.
Snoopy's alive!
We're alive. We're coming for you, Dave. You better watch out. Sabotage.